That is probably as close to perfect as you can reasonably get when it comes to an NHL game. Avs win over the San Jose Sharks 6-0. 25 minutes into this game, the Avs were up 5-0. They'd only given up 7 shots. They've gotten goal contributions from their second, third, and fourth lines, 2 goals scored by your defense, and a goal scored by your top guys on your power play. They then got to let their foot off the gas, roll all 4 lines, and keep the TOI evenly distributed. And while, yes, that did cause them to give up more stuff, that was just an opportunity for their goaltender to be perfect, which he was. And then, just in case if you weren't sure about it, the Avs turned it back up, dominated the third period, and your top line got a 5-on-5 goal too. I really don't think you can play better than that. It was A+, maybe even, dare I say, the S-tier game. It starts with your second line less than 4 minutes into the game. Cale Makar and Devon Toews is your D pair breaking you out for this one. Toews is able to collect this puck, regain it, and then get it up the ice, and the Avs go to work. Gabe Landeskog just kind of muscles his way through and forces this puck. Makes it work. Ross Colton is able to pick it up. It doesn't overthink, doesn't try to get fancy, knows he's not a superstar, just shoot the puck, and he's good enough to score. The effectiveness of that second line continues to shine through. You're getting quality stuff out of Landeskog. Obviously, Colton starting to see that finishing uptick a little bit is really nice to see. And while the Avs scoring early has not been a strange sight to see this season, them maintaining their play through the first and working to extend that lead has been a bit more rare. It took a period of dominance and multiple power play opportunities, but the Avs do get that goal to go up 2-0 in the first. Perfection is simplicity. The Avs kicking it old school with a Gabe Landeskog taking the face-off on the power play, and he wins it. That gets it back to Makar on the blue line, who throws it to MacKinnon. How many times have we seen MacKinnon whine up for this one-timer, not take it and try to do something cute? No, this is perfect. Nathan MacKinnon fires, he scores. That play right there is why the Colorado Avalanche have turned me into the guy in the stands yelling shoot this year. Because on their power play, when they actually shoot the puck, it works. And really, the Avs power play was quite good tonight, even on a few of the ones that they did not score on. So it was good to see it convert. It's necessary to see it convert. This team has to start doing that. And to play a perfect game like this one, you gotta at least get a power play goal. Oh, by the way, that goal keeps MacKinnon in the league-wide lead for most goals scored this season. So that's pretty cool, too. So that's a great period. The Avs have set themselves up for success, and then they don't wait around. They bury the San Jose Sharks in the second period. In a span of 1 minute and 16 seconds, the Avs score 3 times. Your top line is more than just glitz and glam, though. A deep puck, Arturi Lehkonen gets in and challenges, followed up by Marty Necas straight up winning a puck battle here. That's just good work. Lecky then picks it up and gets it out to space. Nashville, way overcommitted, 5 guys in the circle, or roughly so. That leaves a ton of room for Sam Malinski to use, and he's a pretty good shooter, too. I think we forget about it often because Malinski doesn't always have the opportunities to use it, but the kid can shoot the puck quite well. That was just the first of the barrage, though. The Avs defense was not done. A nice fast breakout works out nicely for the Avs. Olsen to the middle for Drury, who gets the blue line before dropping to Burns, where an initial shot comes in. Not even really all that dangerous, but this is your third line guys. Go to work. Parker Kelly just clean wins a puck battle, gets it to space to Olofsson, and while Olofsson is controlling this puck, you, have a guy cutting to be a screen initially here, but Olofsson is going to decide to defer. And look at this. Parker Kelly, essentially double covered in the corner, spins out of it, and is also going to get into position to be a screen as this puck comes across to Josh Manson. Seems like San Jose kind of struggles to cover this point. I don't know why, but they do. But with Kelly as the second man coming into screen, Askarov has no hope here. Manson lets it fly, and that's another Avs goal. Shoot puck, get puck, shoot puck again. You love to see it from not just the Avs defense, but that's the Avs third line going to work and getting rewarded for it there, particularly on the goal scoring shot. Great screening work from multiple forwards there. Manson feels like he's been well overdue for one of these pucks to go in for him. Nice to see him score too. But I've already taken too long because the distance between that 4th goal of the game and the 5th goal of the game for the Avs is just 9 seconds. Don't usually call neutral zone faceoffs important, but when you're about to score 9 seconds from now, I guess they are. Bardakov is able to win this one back to his D. They quickly work up the ice and get it in the zone. Bardakov coming off of that face-off and still being the man ready at the blue line to get them in here. Bardakov finds enough space to throw it to the middle. You see a nice little cut across here from Ivan to collect this. A little bit of a weave give and go play with Kivi that's executed like these guys are top line players. And Kiviranta has an easy one. Great zone entry and a beautifully put together play all the way around. You would not think those guys were fourth liners if you watch that play in a vacuum, but it's also Ivan Ivan's first point in his first game in the NHL this season. You love to see that, and you would not be surprised if he stays in the lineup for at least this weekend until the Avs get healthy. It really was Ivan that did the beautiful work on that play there. Great play to get it over to Kiviranta. And then Kivy, in his first game back in injury, who is in the middle of a dogfight that he might be actively losing to be a regular in the Avalanche lineup when they're fully healthy, scores. It's an embarrassment of riches in the Avs forward core right now. The Avs entered this lineup with only 2 players without a point. Both of them got a point on that play. It's just perfect. As mentioned, the Avs do let their foot off the gas here to kind of kick it into cruise control, which fair enough when you're up 5-0, and unbelievably good for the time on ice for this team, as a hard stretch of games is coming where they need to play a lot, including a back-to-back this weekend. When you take a look at the time on ice, it's just fantastic. Your top forward was Marty Necas, who played 18:36. No one even had to break a sweat in this one. Your bottom forward was Ivan, who played 8:32 as the first call-up of the year for him, but even Zakhar Bardakov played 12:08 in this game. Everybody got played. On the defensive side, it's even more beautiful. Makar is the only guy who played 20 minutes, and he only broke it by a bit at 20:38, which, if you know Cale Makar, is an absurdly low number. And the lowest number of the entire D-core was Sam Malinski at 16:48. Less than 4 minutes separated your number 6 from your number 1. Perfect. And then you have Mackenzie Blackwood. Yeah, a super easy night with super low shot totals would have been fun, but he needed to be perfect too. With the Avs kicking into cruise control, he did have to face some stuff, and he stopped all of that stuff. It wasn't incredibly high danger, scary all the way around, but he stopped all of them. And any game that ends in a shutout is perfect for your goalie. You even have the perfect amount of goals. The Avs score 5 quick in the early stages to make it an easy game for themselves. They still do add a garbage time goal, but not too many to make the number gaudy. Just enough to make sure you know they dominated. I know I'm doing a bit about the Avs being perfect in this game, but look at this breakout, and it's something that the Avs have evolved, adapted, and improved on in this season. We see a breakout up the wall like the Avs love to do, and MacKinnon recognizes something. You have Lecky playing the puck along the wall here with 2 Sharks on him. This is not a guaranteed puck. This is not guaranteed control. The Avs are not safe here. So as Lecky engages in this puck battle, Nathan MacKinnon recognizes it's going to be a tough situation, sees the puck coming out loose, and pulls up, goes back, and helps his team get out of the zone. Earlier this season, he's flying a million miles an hour out of the zone. This time, he's here, ready to make a play, and while it's not perfect, the result is perfect as he gets it out of the zone to Marty Necas, who's able to make a nice play to get it back to him, and all of a sudden, really, this is a 2-on-3, shouldn't be that dangerous, but Arturi Lehkonen goes zoom, beats his man to the dangerous area, and Nathan MacKinnon flips it backhand to him. Yep, that's 6 goals. What a masterpiece. Every player on your top line ends with a 2-point night. You have 13 total players that record a point in this game. And if for some reason this game alone isn't perfect enough for you, I already mentioned MacKinnon, most goals of anyone in the league. He also has the most points of anyone in the league. So by definition, the best forward in the NHL. You also have the best defenseman in the NHL, Cale Makar. I will not be taking questions on that alien. And you don't just have the best goaltending tandem in the league, they've currently pitched 3 shutouts in a row. Nearly 190 minutes straight of shutout time if you go back to that last game before the shutouts. And on top of those 3 shutouts in a row, the Avs have won 10 straight games. The Colorado Avalanche are perfect. There's nothing else to say. That is the end of this game video review. Thank you for watching. We got a Black Friday sale going on right now. Go check out the ALLCITY Network store to get a bunch of cool shirts for great prices on our Black Friday sale. I am Rudo, and perfection is fun.